So today, when we think about democracy, the first things that come to mind are elections and voting. And there are good reasons for that. Elections are a very important part of how democracy works in our societies. But they're not all there is to it. At various points in history, democracy was not primarily associated with elections or with voting, but with other kinds of practices and institutions. In particular, it was associated with talking, with the art of discussion as a way of clarifying our preferences and as a way of identifying our common interests, with the practice of deliberation as a way of persuading one another about optimal paths of action, with the ability to negotiate compromises when consensus was not possible. Even today, elections and voting represent a very small part of how we experience democracy. Once every few years, we will stand in a queue, we will cast our ballot, and we'll go back home to wait for the results. But every day, we talk about politics with our friends, families, and neighbors. We are members in political parties where we discuss policy issues. We participate in organizations that promote certain causes. We read newspapers, we listen to news radio, we watch political shows on television, we follow pundits and politicians in social media. It means that our everyday experience of democracy is not primarily about voting, but about talking. In my research, I've been studying how the ways we talk about politics affect the ways we think about democracy. In several past work and in ongoing studies, I have looked at how people around the world think about the importance of public debate. I have also analyzed the ways in which public debate has changed over the past 30 years, from the proliferation of fake news to the transformation of the media landscape or the erosion in the quality of political discussions, and how that in turn has affected the way people think, feel, and relate to democracy. At a time when concerns about democratic stability are widespread, it is particularly important to understand what it is about a democracy that people cherish, and what parts of our experience with democratic politics are the ones that need to be supported in order to ensure a strong commitment to democratic values. Thank you.